Have you ever been told that your genes control your destiny? That you're stuck with what you inherited? Your health, your personality, even your future? That's a lie. Science has evolved. And the truth is this: your beliefs, your environment, and your perception of the world are what shape your biology. This is no longer philosophy, it's biology, it's science. Let me explain. Every cell in your body is made of proteins. These proteins move, they twist, fold, and change shape. And movement is the key to life. The only difference between a living body and a dead one is that in the dead body, the proteins stop moving. So the big question is, what makes proteins move? The answer: signals from the environment. These signals can come from outside your body, like food, light, or sound, or from inside, like thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When a signal hits the cell, it activates proteins. Proteins then do the work: digestion, muscle movement, breathing, healing, everything. But if the cell doesn't already have the right protein for that signal, it goes to the nucleus, to the DNA, to activate a gene and make that protein. So now ask yourself, what activated the gene? It wasn't the gene itself. It was the signal from the environment. This is called epigenetics, which literally means control above the genes. Your genes are like blueprints. They don't turn themselves on or off. It's the signals from your environment and your perception of that environment that decide which genes are activated and how they behave. Let me make this simple. Your beliefs about the world send signals. Your emotions send signals. Your thoughts, your stress, your love, your fears, they all send chemical and energetic messages to your cells. Those messages change the behavior of your genes. That means you're not the victim of your genes. You're the master of them. Let's go deeper. In your DNA, only about 3% of it codes for genes. The other 97%? Scientists once called it junk DNA. But now we know it's not junk. That 97% is like the dials and switches on a control panel. They control how the genes get read. And here's the punchline: your environment and your consciousness control those dials. That's how one single gene can be read in thousands of different ways. Same gene, different outcomes, depending on the signals you're sending. This is why people with the same DNA, like identical twins, can live completely different lives. One might get cancer, the other will live to 100 years. Same genes, different environment, different beliefs, different emotions. Need proof? Dr. Dean Ornish did a study on men with prostate cancer. One group received standard medical treatment. The other group, no drugs, no surgery, just changes in lifestyle, healthier food, less stress, and emotional well-being. After 90 days, guess what happened? The first group, no major change, but in the second group, over 500 genes changed their activity. They were turning off the genes that triggered cancer, not with medicine, but with mindset, with lifestyle, with belief. Even a single day of meditation has been shown to change genes related to inflammation. Think about that. One day of changing your thoughts changes your biology. We've been programmed to believe we're stuck, that our DNA is our fate, but it's not. Genes are patterns, blueprints, instructions, but you decide how those instructions are used. How? By how you think, how you feel, how you live, and most importantly, by what you believe. So if you believe that you're powerless, your biology reflects that. But if you believe you're powerful, that life is working for you, not against you, your body responds. Your genes respond. Your cells are listening every moment. And they don't just respond to your outer world, They respond to your inner world. Change the way you see yourself, change the way you see your life, and you change everything, right down to your biology. This is not wishful thinking. This is science. This is epigenetics. And it's the foundation of true healing, true power, and true freedom. You are not a victim of your genes. You are the author of your life. But here's something most people don't realize. It's not cholesterol that causes heart disease. It's not your genes. It's stress. When you're under constant pressure, emotionally, mentally, or physically, your body reacts. Your blood vessels tighten, your blood pressure spikes, then it drops, then it rises again. This up and down creates a message for your cells. Build more tissue to handle this pressure. So the cells lining your arteries start multiplying. Then stress goes down. The signal stops. Then stress comes back. More cells again. Over time, that forms plaque. This is how erratic stress creates heart disease, not cholesterol. Even diabetic vision loss, even circulation issues, many of them stem from chronic stress signals. And yet, what do we treat? We treat cholesterol. We prescribe statins. But did you know? Out of 100 people who take statins, only 3 get a benefit. 27 get side effects. Statins are a money-making machine. Every few years, they lower the safe cholesterol number, so more people need the drug. It's business, not healing. So what really causes the damage? Negative thinking. We always talk about the power of positive thinking, but negative thoughts are just as powerful. They just work in the opposite direction. A negative thought can literally trigger illness, fear, doubt, hopelessness. These are not just feelings. They're chemical messages sent to every cell in your body. If you believe you're getting sick, your body will follow that belief. And the reverse is true too. If you truly believe you're healing, if you believe in your power, you can heal. This isn't fantasy. It's biology. It's quantum physics. Your thoughts create the vibration that shapes your reality. And here's the most important truth. You are not a victim. You are the creator. You always have been. Raise your thoughts. Raise your self-worth. Believe in who you truly are, because your belief is the signal that shapes your world. That's the message, not just from science, but from life itself.